জগত জুড়ে উদার সুরে আনন্দ গান বাজে।
Hello and welcome to UPSC History Optional. The song that you just heard in the background is one of the famous songs from the Rabindra Sangeet, the famous collection of Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. So this song made me think of Gurudev, obviously, and then I thought of Sir Jaduna Sarkar. Sir Jaduna Sarkar did not like the idea of Vishwa Bharati, which was the famous university of Gurudev Tagore. And from this point, I just thought that I should share with you a small clip wherein I should discuss the major questions or the major themes in which you can use or quote Sir Jaduna Sarkar in your UPSC history optional paper. As all of you know, Jaduna Sarkar was an excellent historian and he composed many great grand works, particularly about the medieval and the early modern history, and he is most well known for his famous works like Shivaji and Aurangzeb. Apart from this, Jaduna Sarkar gave views on many other subjects. So where you can use him, I will tell. There are three main areas. One is the invasion of the Lashkar of Muhammad Ghori into India during the times of Prithviraj Chauhan. So, although India was not a very weak country at that point of time, and it is said that there were like 17 or 18 minor wars, and including the first major war of Tarain, in which Prithviraj Chauhan defeated Muhammad Ghori, but still ultimately Muhammad Ghori persisted and won. So many historians, different historians have given different point of view about it. So Jaduna Sarkar has given a very interesting point of view. He has said that Ghurids won due to their peculiar social structure which was given to them by Islam. Because Islam, number one, prevented them from drunkardness, because sharab is haram in Islam. Islam gave them a absolute devotion in God and a team spirit, a universal brotherhood, and which ultimately made them superior over the Indian structure, which was basically caste divided, and drunkardness was also said to be a great factor. Jaduna Sarkar said it. There are other people also like Muhammad Habib, etc. Even Irfan Habib belongs to this school, who believed that this Islam, when it came to India with Muhammad Ghori, brought a superior social structure compared to the one that was existing at that point of time in India. Apart from this, the next place where you can use or quote Sir Jaduna Sarkar is the nature of Mughal state. Different historians had different point of view. R.C. Majumdar, Muzaffar Alam, Irfan Habib, and all. We will discuss them also in the due course of time. But the view of Sir Jaduna Sarkar was that Mughal state was a centralized, autocratic and highly despotic state. So this was his opinion, and whenever you have to characterize or describe the Mughal state, you must quote Sir Jaduna Sarkar, and he described it as a centralized, autocratic and highly despotic state. Thereafter, about Shivaji as well as Aurangzeb, as I just mentioned, he wrote two great books. So his views are also quoted whenever we discuss the religious policy of Mughals, number one. Number two, the cause of disintegration of Mughal Empire, because that also has the religious policy of Aurangzeb as a point. And the point of Sir Jaduna Sarkar is that Aurangzeb was basically a bigot. He did not respect the pluralism that existed in the Mughal Empire, and he antagonized the Hindus, including Rajputs and etc., which ultimately led to the Mughal downfall and decay. So whenever we have to discuss about the Mughal religious policy or Aurangzeb religious policy, causes of decline of the Mughals, we have to quote Sir Jaduna Sarkar. And R.C. Majumdar also had similar views about this Aurangzeb matter, very much against the views held by the recent historians such as this Trushke of the US. So, in fact, there was another historian, V.V. Joshi, and Jaduna Sarkar and V.V. Joshi both were of opinion that the conservative policies of Aurangzeb led to Hindu reaction. It was manifested in the Hindava Dharmodharak title of Shivaji and the war cry of Har Har Mahadev that Maratha Empire had. So it is said to be a Hindu reaction. So of course it's a matter of debate. People also say that the terms like Hindu, Hindava, Dharmodharak, etc. were used by other kings as well. So this criticisms will always be there whenever